Welcome to another weekly vlog. I didn't end up vlogging last week because I barely filmed in Montauk and then I got sick for like the 3 days when I got back. Going back with just like a regular week in New York City. The Good Patch sent over some patches, so this morning we have our patches on. And we're going to do another workout at Will's gym at GV. And both of my sisters are in town, so we're gonna have a fun start to this week. Fig cream, banana pudding, and strawberry from our favorite Choji matcha.
Good. Yeah, this one's probably the best. I think this is so Choji matcha.
I think the strawberry one is the best, but I prefer the fig. You know they say spritzes are good for muscle recovery.
Really?
Yeah. Just had my favorite brunch at Commerce Inn. Now, the only sister that never wants to shop, so we're gonna do a bit of shopping in Soho. We just got home, so I'll give you a little haul of what I got. Yesterday at C.O. Bigelow, I got this giant red clip. I'm gonna back up. I set my camera down like in a convenient place because I don't feel like grabbing a tripod. But it started to rain and I love these duck umbrellas anyway, so I got one of these duck umbrellas at LA Apparel. And then also at LA Apparel, I got this white long sleeve. It's kind of like that thick, a little rough cotton material. I love that material in a t-shirt. And then this is like a workout set. Navy blue capris, and then this tank top. I don't think this stuff could withstand intense workouts, but for Pilates, this is great. And then I really loved these shorts. At Mango, I had this dress saved. I was thinking about buying it anyways. It just reminds me of Colorado, and we're gonna go back to Colorado for our first anniversary where we got married last summer. And they were having a sale actually. Gorge. I didn't try it on there, so maybe I should try it on now. We can do a little try on. We'll most definitely need to self-tan before I actually wear this shade of yellow, but I love this. Also, I'm fully aware that you can see through it a little bit. Also, my voice is crazy. I know. I feel so much better than I did when I got home from my trip, but starting like yesterday afternoon, my voice has just gotten worse and worse and worse, which is terrible for doing voiceovers on TikTok. Also, I feel bad, like I don't go in public if I don't feel well, but I feel completely fine, and it's just my voice is now going away. This is unrelated, but it's also like thunder, lightning, full-blown storm outside right now, and I have an event tonight, and I'm bringing both of my sisters with me, which is gonna be so fun. It's at Jackson Bond, but I'm super bummed about this weather. But we have some time. I'm gonna go rot on the couch with my sisters before we get ready for this event. I don't know if you can tell by the lighting, but it's literally pitch black outside. It's a torrential downpour, and this brand for this event tonight asked us to come in like fun summer night out outfits. They didn't explicitly say no jeans, but they said skirts, dresses, trousers, so I think the message there was like no jeans. But it is like a crazy storm outside, so I'm just gonna wear this polka dot Zara set that I've literally worn to death this spring, but I don't know what else to wear that will keep me dry and warm. Long day of not much at all. We are in search of a sweet treat.
Watching off campus on the couch. What happened, you guys?
Little girl really wanted to.
Oh.
My husband has a work dinner tonight, so I'm gonna make something that I know he would hate for dinner, which is pasta salad. And I'm gonna make chicken as the protein. I'm gonna make the chicken that my sister literally won't stop asking for no matter what I make. She just keeps wanting the same chicken. So I'm just gonna put together the dressing right now for the macaroni salad and then get the chicken prepped to cook. But I thought we could do that together because I did have a comment on my first YouTube video about including some recipes. So here we are. For macaroni salad dressing, what I literally do is not much at all. The classic Italian dressing is like pretty much 90% what the dressing is. But I do like to mix it in a separate bowl than like just mix it straight with the pasta salad so I can make sure that it's the right like texture and flavor. But the thing about my cooking is that I very rarely measure anything. It's just kind of like a vibe thing. So first what I'm gonna do is add a scoop of mayo. I just don't think macaroni salad is macaroni salad without a little bit of mayo. I am from the Midwest and we love our mayo in the Midwest. And then the other essential thing is a mustard. So I have some Dijon mustard here that I'm gonna add a spoonful, just like that much. And then basically just gonna add the Italian dressing until it's the right consistency. I'm just doing this all in a little ramekin. Okay, so where I ended up was about half of that bottle of Italian dressing with a heaping spoonful of mayo and then a full spoonful of the mustard. And then I just added some salt and pepper and that's it. And now I'm gonna prep the chicken. The key to making delicious chicken breast is to buy skin-on chicken breast and then pat it extremely dry and leave it open to air in the kitchen, or not in the kitchen, in the fridge, for at least an hour before you cook it. It helps the skin get really crispy, but keeping the skin on helps the breast stay moist, I think. Sometimes my Whole Foods has the chicken breasts that are boneless skin on, but not all the time. So I got the ones that have the skin on and the bone in this time, so I have to like get the bones out, which is not my favorite part, but I will do it for delicious chicken. So it's Wednesday and I haven't gone to work yet, and I'm sure some of you guys are wondering like, what the heck? But I wasn't really scheduled. It's not that I wasn't really, it's that I wasn't scheduled to work this week because I like to cluster all my night shifts together, and I was meant to work quite a bit last week, and I did work a little bit when I got home from Montauk, but I ended up getting sick and then couldn't go to work. But I did put myself down for an overtime shift on day shift tomorrow, and I haven't worked a day shift in like actually 3 years. I'm kind of nervous that they're gonna call me in, but I really would like the hours. Okay, I have my macaroni now and it's cooled down to room temperature, so I'm gonna add everything in. My sister doesn't like olives, so I'm doing a very little bit of pepperoncini peppers, banana peppers, whatever you wanna call them. And then I diced up all the leftover pepperoni from when we had homemade pizza night the other night. So I'm gonna throw that in. And then a whole bunch of celery. I don't love celery, but I absolutely love celery in pasta salad. Some bell peppers. And then some little cheddar cheese cubes and some salami. Do you want to come taste it?
Yeah.
Is the dressing good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yum. It's really good.
Oh, it is really good. Okay, I need to catch you up to speed because the camera died, but in a cold pan, after patting the chicken dry from the fridge, in a cold pan, room temp pan, you put the chicken skin side down and then put the temperature on right near medium low, and you slowly let it cook until the skin gets crispy and you can start to see the fat like leaking out around, which sounds nasty, but let me show you. So once I put it in the pan, I season the backside with salt and pepper, and I'm gonna do the same once I flip it over, and they're just about ready to flip. You can see all that crust at the bottom. So once it looks like this, nice and crispy, gonna flip them. So yes, I'm only seasoning the chicken with salt and pepper, but I'm gonna make like a nice pan sauce in the pan once the chicken transitions to the oven. and that's where all the flavor and seasoning is gonna be. Okay, the chicken is brown and crispy on both sides. Let me show you. Like this, got some good color, so I'm gonna transfer them to a different baking dish and put them in the oven to finish baking so I can use the pan to make a sauce. So these are gonna go in the oven, and it is absolutely a must to have a meat thermometer for this because you can't really overcook breasts. If you do, they're not gonna taste good. Okay, now in this pan, I'm gonna lower the heat to low, like basically off, and deglaze with maybe 3 tablespoons of water. And then I have like a quarter of a bouillon cube, some lemon. I cheat and buy these frozen raw garlic cubes. So I'm gonna put 2 of those in here too. Can't quite get behind garlic, but I will do the frozen cube. This sauce is definitely a bit of a labor of love. You pretty much do have to stand here and kind of stir it for the entire time that the chicken bakes because you don't want it to burn. But once this reduces a little bit, then I'm gonna add in a pretty generous bit of butter, and it becomes this pretty creamy sauce that I put over the chicken, and it is amazing. It probably would be better if you deglazed the pan with white wine, but I don't want to open a bottle of white wine just to deglaze a pan, so then I just end up using the chicken bouillon and water instead. So I guess let me show you what this looks like now. This is what it looks like right now, which is kind of scary, but just, I'll bring you back in a second and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I had 3 tablespoons of butter left of a stick, so I just put all of it in here, but that's a little bit more than maybe I would have normally done. I probably would have done closer to 2 tablespoons. Now I'm just gonna mix this all together off the heat, otherwise it will get all separated and weird. Okay, the chicken is done cooking. I transferred it to a room temp dish so that it stops cooking, but you could probably serve it in the baking dish if you wanted to. And then I'm gonna take this little brush and brush this sauce, I guess, onto the chicken. I wanna show you how thick it is. Pretty like thick. That's how you want it. I'm gonna brush this onto the chicken, and then that's dinner. So we have the mac salad, which looks absolutely insane, and the chicken. Delicious. I just realized that there was supposed to be red onion in the macaroni salad, but it didn't come in the grocery delivery. But the reason why it's significant is that I personally think red onions only taste good raw if you soak them in ice water for like 15 minutes before you mix them with whatever else they're being mixed with. So to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad I didn't have to deal with all that anyways. And I typically also would add some herbs, and I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, but that's okay, honestly. It's delicious. Pretty loud out here, so I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me, but I have this pretty small but pretty mighty patio garden going this summer. Last summer I just grew strawberries and tomatoes, and honestly they did okay. I think I had like 2 strawberries and 2 tomatoes. So this year I majorly expanded, and I just have to tell you, these are potatoes from Whole Foods that I have grown that are eventually going to make more potatoes. They're a little bit of an experiment though, because you're not really supposed to crowd them, and they're supposed to be in a much bigger vessel. So I don't know how well it'll go, but they're growing like crazy. I watched this video on TikTok. This woman called it the infinite potato glitch, how you can just buy potatoes from the store and sprout them in your cabinet and then plant them, and then they make more potatoes, and you can just keep doing the cycle over and over again. So I decided to try it. But I think my strawberries are done. I regret not filling that whole pot with strawberry plants. That's what I should have done. Pretty much every morning I come out here and tend to whatever needs to be tended to. Today the tomato plants look really droopy, so they needed some water. And then it's called hilling, I've learned, where you add more soil to the potato plants as they grow. So I did one final hilling to these potatoes. But they didn't call me into work. I did put myself down for overtime today on my unit and on a neighbor PICU, and neither one of them needed me. Such is the PICU in the summertime. But so now I have today to, I'm honestly probably gonna do a lot of my biochem homework. Just met Will and Frank for dinner at the Wolf, our favorite Upper West Side bar. Upper West Side is insane tonight. It's super busy. I don't know if these flavors are just new to us, but we saw these at Trader Joe's today and we never seen these flavors before, so we have a little mochi taste test to do. But the strawberry and the green tea we know we like. Which one should we do first? Salted caramel or black sesame mochi?
Black sesame, I think.
Okay. You don't like it? It literally just tastes like sesame flavored ice cream. Almost, it's like very nutty. Almost like peanut butter. Next we'll do the salted caramel.
It's literally like a 2 out of 10.
Wow. I don't think it's a 2 out of 10. I mean, it tastes good. I would, if somebody gave one to me, I would definitely eat it, but
Maybe 3.
I would say 7. Salted caramel. I don't think anybody else cares about Trader Joe's mochis.
Wow. Those are good.
Those are really good.
It's a really good caramel flavor. It doesn't taste like fake caramel. We know we love this one.
Oh, Carolyn.
It's a little bit like kind of weird artificially strawberry flavor.
So it's a no for the black sesame, huh?
Yep.
Salted caramel I give 7 out of 10. Green tea I give 10 out of 10. Strawberry 5 out of 10.
We put the strawberries like a 6. I'm not 100% sure where I really left off from yesterday, but I'm finally back to work tonight after being off for a full week, which has been so lovely. So today we woke up early and went to a brunch burn at, they just changed the name of the gym, so I don't know, it's not Greenwich Village Athletic Club anymore, but it's called GVA, I don't know. Anyways, we woke up and we went to a brunch burn workout there, and it was honestly probably the worst, most hardest workout of my life, but I really needed that because now I won't do any hard triathlon training for like the next 48 hours while I'm working. So hopefully I'm pretty sore and I wouldn't be able to work out anyways. That was the goal. But my goals for this morning before I go back to bed this afternoon is I need to shower, do like an everything shower, which I'm so excited to do. I need to record a voiceover for TikTok. I have been really slacking on the TikTok this week, but I feel like I've just been doing a lot of like admin computer work, so it's not very interesting, which I, haven't really even showed in the YouTube. And then I need to do my biochem homework because everything is due every single Monday, so I won't be able to do anything for the next 2 days before it's all due. So I need to really crank out some biochem and then clean up a little. This place is a little scuzzy. I usually do laundry, but I did laundry earlier this week, so I don't think I need to. And then I'll take hopefully like a 3-hour nap this afternoon, and then I'm gonna make some dinner before I go in. Whenever I have a week off of work like this, I actually get excited to go back. I'm like, okay, I need the mental stimulation. I love that about nursing, is that like sitting and working on my computer can just make me feel like bleh. It's necessary, I have stuff to do, but I just don't enjoy it, so now I'm excited to actually go and use my hands and my brain and work.